Greetings, viewers. My name's Khan, and I achieved something today with my Panther tank that made me so excited I decided I'd make a video about it. I got my third mark of excellence on my Panther tank today. The Panther tank is very special to me. I can't exactly say why. Maybe it's that its gun is the best gun for a medium tank at tier 7. Here you can see some of its stats. Ooh, 198 millimeters of penetration. Good lord, at tier 7? Fantastic. It could also be that the armor is surprisingly tough. It's got 120 millimeters of frontal turret armor and 60 sides and back. It's all angular. It'll bounce a lot of shots you'd be surprised at. And the hull is no slouch either. The Panther historically was more well armored than the Tiger was. And all that angular sloped armor, if you can point it correctly in what's known as the invincible position at the enemy, you'll be amazed at how much you can bounce, provided you can also bury your lower glacis behind cover. I have something of an unorthodox loadout with the equipment using both optics and binocs, but I have such a spotter-intensive playstyle that I find it beneficial to, at least with this tank, use both of them together. It's not something I do on every medium tank, but this one almost exclusively, as it does excel in both of those types of roles, as we're going to see in some of this Ace Tanker game footage. So I hit the random battle button, and I get thrown into Prokhorovka. It's a map that I know very well. I've got a lot of very well-developed strategies, and it's a tier 9 game, so I'm probably going to have to use just about every single one of them in the book to come out on top of this board. There's a lot on the line. It's a mark of excellence game. I take a deep breath, and I decide I'm going to go kick their butts in. I just want to let everyone know it's not me that's sniffling, it's this guy that's on the game chat there. That's not me. I'm fine. Don't worry. I've got a few moments here to yammer on about the Panther while I'm moving into position, but something about this tank is just very exciting to me. It's elegant and graceful. It's precise. It requires a skilled hand to use. You really have to know how to keep the enemies at an arm's length, at least for the initial encounters, so that you don't get threatened by maybe a fast-moving Russian medium or a light tank that hits you on the flank and gets behind you, because it's really not a fantastic brawler. It's very much more a standoff sniper and support tank, as well as a boom and zoomer. It's pretty heavy. You can also ram people with it. It does have a lot of mobility, so you've got that going for you as well if the situation arises. Now I'm finally in position, and I start pinging the map. You know, hopefully my tier 8s and my tier 9 are competent players, and they're gonna deploy correctly. But just to reinforce the idea of there being more than a couple of spots on the map, I ping. Oh, and here we go, our first customer. It's a tier 7 like me. It appears to be an unmodified Tiger. I've got him out here at 420 meters, and he just doesn't stand a chance. He's got me and at least one other tank sitting next to me now, possibly two, shooting at him. He's tracked, and I get one more, and that T-25 just to my left there finishes him off. Good play, good play. It's really clustered up here, so I decide I'm going to drop back a little bit. Those tanks are detected and they're drawing fire. I managed to get a shot into the J-Panther before he gets completely eviscerated. Moving up now, I managed to spot the E-75. Nigh on impervious to me at this range, so I opt not to shoot at him and take a couple of whacks at a hold-down T-32. Because, you know, if you can't get through a E-75, you might as well shoot at a T-32 and not get through him either. Oh, but wouldn't you know, a J-Panther. I can go through that. L-100 likes J-Panthers. And of course, J-Panther's being sneaky, he slips off into the ether. Oh, I tell you what, this Tiger. All the way to the end of the game with this Tiger. Another unmodified Tiger. Alright. I get a little ballsy here. I decide I'm going to push up and try to get those optics working. Pick some stuff up on the move. Take a whack at the T-29 on snapshot, which probably shouldn't have done. The E-75 slunks away. Fantastic. Don't have to go head-to-head with him. Put the binocs on. Not seeing anything. Oh! A T-28. What a find. Get a shot into him. He's taking damage. Over half his health gone. Get another one into him. Oh, I get detected. Here we're going to see the armor hold up a little bit. There's at least a J-Panther out there. Maybe two J-Panthers. KV-85, a T-29, a T-32. A lot of tanks out there. I bounced a couple of shots, took one of the tracks. Managed to get a shot into that KV-85. Poor little guy. That guy's dead. Fantastic. Still haven't lost anyone on the team. Apologies to that IS-3 driver. I didn't mean to bump into you there when I was trying to get away. Foolishly, I pull out here again, thinking that I'm going to get spots again with the binocs, but I start shooting before I put the binocs up even. Ooh, and I managed to sneak a snapshot into that J-Panther, finishing him off. Here we go. Start taking some damage. I'm detected. Oh, bounce. Bounce another one off the upper glacis. Narrow miss there. Ooh, bounce off the front of that turret that I was talking about earlier. There's the E-75. Oh, bounce another shot. Gotta get out of here. It's just too hot. It seems that I've lost my detection, but those tanks behind me are still detected, and they're taking fire. Now, I stop here in this hedgerow, but I end up paying for it. I really shouldn't have done this. I should have kept going. KV-85, and... oh, my gun gets knocked out. So there's my large repair kit. I get another shot of that KV-85, and I gotta get out of there. It's just too hot. That trade wasn't worth it. However, I am using the optics now while I'm on the move, and it is paying off. I'm picking up more assist damage as I'm lighting those tanks up in the back. And coming now to probably my favorite position on this map. I call it the bowl. I'm just on the outside lip of it. If you have a tank with really good gun depression and a low profile, you can hop in there and work the inside of that lip and just murder people on the outside. Getting some shots into these heavies that are parked in the back. That E-75 is still active, but I've got him detected. He seems to be taking a good deal of fire. There's that T-28. T-29's taking damage. Back up to the lip. Oof. Not a good day for you, sir. And somebody else sneaks the kill. Good for you. Take more whacks at this T-32. He's still at a good deal of range, and, well, he's tough. But I managed to sneak one through his lower glacis, so Perseverance wins the day. Was it worth it? Yes. Oh, and finally the E-75 is killed by his younger brother. Good for him, sir. These poor tier 6s that got stuck in this game, they keep popping up and they just keep getting their heads whacked off. Oh, but I take a huge hit shooting at him. It's a big one. That was more than half of my remaining hit points. I gotta play it cool at this point. I don't want to get knocked out of the game yet. I've got a mark of excellence on the line. The team has huge advantage. We haven't even lost anyone yet. Lose my detection, and I push up into the bowl. I'm going to try to pick up those remaining tanks in the back. Probably should have checked the board just to know what I was going up against, but in the moment, I didn't think about it. Oh, and get the sneaky kill on that Tiger. Would have liked to have done more damage, but, you know, happy day. Ah, knock that T-32's tracks off, and he gets killed. It's more assist damage. 22 combined assist ribbons. Sneak a shot into the T-28. 20 damage ribbons. Tiger 2 gets spotted in the back. Oh, and he gets set on fire. Oh, and I knock his tracks off. Oh, and I'm stacking up assist damage from that, and he's dead. Fantastic. Now this poor T-28, he just doesn't stand a chance here at the end, and I decide I'm going to be the one that finishes him off, because, you know, why not? I had him spotted this whole time. I might as well just go ahead and finish the job. So I'm looking at the top of the screen, and I just know that I have to have done it right. There's no way that I didn't. Let's just see. Alright, here we go. Oh, 3,900 experience. Damage of the Beast. 4,400 assist. Ace Tanker, third mark of excellence. Confederate, a slew of colorful ribbons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a murderous round, and it earned me the coveted third mark of excellence. It was a difficult walk, but I challenge you to do the same on your favorite tank and make a video about it. This has been Khan. I plan on uploading more. Happy hunting.